Hey everybody, long time no see. Welcome to Distance Learning 101. I'm Mr. Weaver, your host, and in this introductory video, I'm going to kind of explain to you guys what we're going to do and how we're going to navigate throughout the rest of the course of the year in terms of biology, doing it from home, online. So the first thing that I need to mention to you in this first session is what platform are we going to use? What are we going to be used to communicate to each other, and what can I use to post things that you guys are going to be working on as the time progresses? So the first thing that I want to let you know is that each and every Wednesday I will be emailing you guys, number one, a YouTube clip that kind of maps out what we're going to do for the week, instructions, lectures, etc., information, as well as kind of a list of materials that you guys are going to be using and assignments, etc. The second thing that I want you guys to be able to see in this introductory video is the platform that we're going to use for this. And for that, I'm going to use my old website, which is www.weaverscience.com. So I'm going to slowly move the camera over and have my producers help me with this. So please bear with me for a moment. There it is. You can kind of see on the website right there. It's weaverscience.com as we've used in the past. And I need to draw your attention to the biology link. So anytime we're doing something for the week, I will have YouTube videos posted up here, assignments, etc. And as I highlight this, the first things that I want us to work on, because when I left you guys before school got closed, we were finishing up the DNA unit. So the very first thing that I have for you guys says DNA open note test. And let me click on this and explain. So what I have here is a list of several questions for a DNA open note test. That's right. First assignment that I'm giving you guys is that 100-point test on the DNA unit. However, it kind of has incentive. It says DNA open note test, and if you scroll down on the website, you can see all the various questions that I'm asking you in a test format. However, if you want, you can click on this. It says printable PDF form, and it kind of gives you a more conclusive look. Here are the test questions for the DNA open note test, and I can't stress this enough. I want you guys to use all of the notes and diagrams that you guys have had in this past unit to help guide yourself throughout the test. And to help you guys out with this a little bit more, let me kind of go back here. The second thing that I have on the bio list is the amino acid chart. This was the decoder chart that we used to decipher the different amino acids that were in proteins. And if you click on that, there it is. You can use that as well. You're going to need that in a couple of questions. And one more thing for you as you navigate through this test. Here is the PowerPoint that I used when I did the DNA unit. If you click on DNA PPT, that will open up the entire slideshow that I had during the course of the unit. So the first assignment that I'm having you guys do is do this test. Now, how am I going to grade this test? That's the question. So while you guys are taking this DNA open note test, what I'd like you guys to do is, number one, you can print this out, and you could do all of the answers on this. The reason why I say that is because number two says draw and explain replication, and you need to include the 5 enzymes. So there is some drawing as well as explanation. You could, number one, print this test out, and then do all the work on these pages. And then what I'm asking is, you could please take pictures of your answers on this open note test. And then if you could just email me those pictures, that would allow me to have something concrete that I could grade, and I could put a score in the grade book. The second thing is, if you can't print out this document, then what you could do is use this as a guide, and you could write each of the questions as well as the answers on separate sheets of paper. And once again, if you could take pictures of those and email me those, then I could go ahead and give you a grade. As far as grades go, the method of grading that I was going to use was, once I have those pictures of your test, then I can go ahead and give you guys a score. So in the Synergy grade book, I will go ahead and give you a certain score out of 100. And if you have questions on why you might have missed certain problems and so many points, that's where you guys would fire an email, and I would be totally transparent with you guys in terms of how I graded it and what you might have missed. So that is the first order of the week. The second thing that I'm offering, and kind of with incentive. And I'm going to turn you back over. The producers are going to help me again. So there's weaverscience.com. The very last thing that I have on this chart says COVID-19 extra credit essay. The magical words extra credit. So if you click on this, it says COVID-19 extra credit essay. Once again, you can scroll and you can kind of see everything that's included in this assignment. But if you want to see it in a printable version, go ahead and click on this at the top. And here is what I'm offering. Okay, so this is an optional extra credit essay that is worth up to 50 points of extra credit. Here's what I'm looking for. It says on Google Docs or Microsoft Word, type a 2-page paper on COVID-19, the coronavirus. This paper must explain the following: origin of the virus, method of transmission, explanation on how the virus replicates within human cells, virus incubation period, signs and symptoms of the disease, and then finally treatment of the disease. The format for this paper should be an MLA format. This should be double-spaced, size 12 font, 2 pages, with a final 3rd page that shows the references. In terms of references, I'm asking you to use 3 references. The first 2 I have chosen. The first reference should be from the cdc.gov, which is the Centers for Disease Control. The second reference is called JAMAnetwork.com, and that is the Journal of American Medical Association network. And then finally, the last source is a source of your choice. If you're interested in completing this assignment, the paper must be emailed to me or shared if you're using Google Docs no later than Friday, April 24th. And please email or share that to me. My email address is as follows: mweaver, W-E-A-V-E-R, at njuhsd.com. So there you have it. That is session number 1. And again, each session will start every Wednesday, and I will go ahead and send you a new YouTube link and instructions for the following week. Again, if you have any questions or concerns, please shoot me an email. Again, my email address is mweaver, that's W-E-A-V-E-R, at njuhsd.com. Okay? And finally, stay classy, and you guys take care.